Now imagine you're a kid, but not a kid in 2014, a kid in the 1800s. Now you're in the middle of desert, wide open. You own a farm, and you're just with your mom and your dog because your dad is mining up in Silver City, which is about 20 miles away from you. And there's no cars back then, but there was horses and wagons, but you didn't have those. So, you just woke up. You ask your mom, what's for breakfast? She says, oatmeal. You love oatmeal. Now she says, here, eat up. Then you sit at the table and you're eating your oatmeal and you're thinking, what am I probably going to do today? Well, probably feed the chickens and the cows. Probably get some vegetables from the veggie garden. Maybe play with my dog. Maybe even play a board game with my friends. Bang, bang, bang! My heart was beating really fast. My eyes were big. My mom grabbed a shotgun and said, stay there. She opened the door. Luckily, it was just the neighbor lady. She said, hurry! The Indians are on the warpath to Oreana. We got to get to the new general store. It's the only place we'll survive. So my mom grabbed her shotgun and her coat and her shoes. I grabbed my dog and my coat and my shoes. We ran to the new general store. Now the thing with this new general store is, it wasn't even completely built yet. See, there's only 4 stone walls. It didn't even have a roof at that time. So, everyone in Oreana went to this new general store that wasn't even complete yet. My mom pulled me in close. My heart was beating as we heard these horses coming down the gravel path. I was scared. We thought, this is it. We're fighting the Indians today. But luckily, we heard this glorious sound. It was Fort Boise militia. The town was safe. Then, the Indians saw Fort Boise militia and they ran off. Fort Boise militia saved Oreana that day. But that's not the only story about these 4 stone walls. See this church over here? It's called Our Lady, Queen of Heaven Catholic Church. Now, before it was even a church, in Oreana, it was a general store. Now, it was starting to go down in Oreana. So, in 1961, they remodeled it as this church. Now, in 1904, there was a guy named Father Dempsey. Now, he was in Nampa, and he owned a church in Silver City. And he wanted a bell, but not just any bell, a bell with pure tone. So he took a stagecoach, which is like a wagon, and he took it all the way to Silver City. Now, he went to a hotel that was called Dewey Palace Hotel. And there was a crowd of people there. But he made a really inspiring speech that he wanted people to donate money so he could get a bell with pure tone. Now, he inspired these people so much, he actually did make them get him some donations. In fact, he even brought a whiskey drummer that was Jewish and a Mormon bishop to come to him and give him $25 each. And I think that's cool because this bell it's cool, so cool because it makes even people from different religions can come together and help this guy. So that proves that all religions can be friends with each other. It doesn't matter. So Silver City, when it started becoming a ghost town and it started going down, there was a lot of vandalism in Silver City. And people were bringing the homes and buildings when it started becoming a ghost town. And this ranch called Joyce Ranch stored this bell because they didn't want it to get vandalized. So they kept it. But in 1943, there is a creek called Sinker Creek Dam. And this dam flooded. It flooded the whole entire area. But the only thing it didn't is, what didn't flood it is that bell. It did have a little damage on the wheel that makes the wheel does the thing that makes the bell do this. Ding dong. But they did repair it. And later they put it in this church, and this bell is pretty cool. It has a lot of amazing history. It's definitely old. But check this out. This is the same stone as this church. That's pretty old. We should go in it. Probably historical.